6 tips. Six important tips for you as you're involved with remodel or installation of fixtures, and here they are. Tip number 1. First of all, proper lighting. Make sure that you have a flashlight that works. Now, today there are so many options for lighting, and they keep getting better. LED lights are low energy, they're very bright, and they can last a long time on a battery. Headlamps, small other hand lamps, lighting that comes with your cordless kit, whatever you decide to use, it's important that you have proper lighting when you're under a sink, when you're in a darker space, so that you can see what you're doing, right? So make sure that you have lighting and that the batteries are charged and you'll be ready for the job. Tip number 2. Have the right tools. There are specialty tools for plumbers that help us get the job done. One of those is the basin wrench. It can get right back behind a sink to tighten a faucet in a very tight space, in a space where you'll never get crescent wrench or channel locks. And sometimes that's the only way to get them tightened up. That's one example, but there are many types of tools. Let me give one other, the putty knife. A putty knife is so helpful. Now, I went for many years without a putty knife. And then when I took over a service and repair business, the previous owner said, "Hey, do you have a putty knife?" I did not. He said, "You're going to want a putty knife." I learned very quickly why. Putty knives are extremely useful for cleaning up surfaces when I'm adding or replacing a fixture. If I pull off a faucet, putty knife is great for scraping off the old junk. I'll spray it down with some disinfectant, wipe it with a paper towel, and we're ready to install a new faucet. Same with the floor. If I remove a toilet, it's usually not clean. Putty knife is great for removing wax that's left over, cleaning the floor. I spray it down with disinfectant, wipe it with a paper towel, and we're ready to set a new toilet. So the putty knife can be used in a lot of different things. Be that plumber who cleans up the surfaces before you install a new fixture. Don't just slap a faucet on a nasty, dirty spot where the old one was. Make sure it's nice for the owner. That leads me right into tip number 3, which is just to be clean and be prepared to be clean. You're in someone's finished space. You're in the bathroom that they use every day. You're under the sink in a kitchen that they live in. And it's going to be critical that you leave it as clean or cleaner than you found it. That might take some preparation. Have a garbage bag with you. Have paper towels or disinfectant wipes that you can wipe things down. Don't let yourself off on any of that. When you leave, if you're clean, they will love you. Tip number 4. Keep a close eye on the angle stops. If you come in to replace a fixture and you're shutting off that angle stop, they are old, they are corroded, they will leak. Sometimes they won't even shut off all the way in. If you disconnect the fixture, you've got a constant drip. What are you going to do about that? That's not something you can leave overnight. If you remove a fixture so that a new countertop can be installed, you're going to need to fix that or cap it, replace the valve, do something, because you can't leave a drip overnight without flooding a house. So keep an eye on those. Even if you're there to work on them, make sure that they're working properly and offer a replacement. If it's just old and corroded and you cannot trust or stand behind those existing stops, then offer a replacement and update those valves. It's totally worth it. One other note on those fixture stops, if you're leaving an old one and it's the compression type, so you turn the handle to turn it off, then make sure the packing nut behind the handle where the stem goes through is tight. Every single time I touch one of those, whether I turn them on or off, I get my crescent wrench and I make sure that packing nut is tight, because if it's going to leak, it's going to try to leak from that handle stem, especially on an old stop. So Make sure to keep your eye on those stops, tighten the packing nut, replace whenever possible. Tip number 5. Make good use of large garbage bags. I like to buy huge packs of kitchen garbage bags that I can throw all my trash in. It makes a great temporary cover for a floor if I need to put a fixture down. It's easy and cheap, and it leaves things clean. Sometimes you might want something even bigger, like a large contractor or industrial garbage bag, where you can put the whole fixture inside of it, like a toilet, without making a mess. That's going to ensure that you're not dripping anything through the house as you're moving through. So make good use of plastic bags. Be prepared with those before you go. Tip number 6. Have some extra 2x4s for just in case. You never know when you're going to need a little piece of wood to secure something or re-secure something. If you need to set a toilet on a floor, sometimes it's helpful to keep it up off the floor by putting it onto some 2x4s. Then it doesn't even have to touch the floor. It may make it easier for you to get underneath and scrape the thing. But have some extra wood around that can enable you to secure or protect surfaces as needed. Overall, let me just emphasize once again the critical mindset of a finished space, right? When I come into any of this, I want to make sure that I'm thinking about protecting all the surfaces around and keeping it as clean as possible so that I can deliver to the customer a finished space, newly remodeled, with as minimal issues or headaches or messes as possible. Awesome. Hey, it's Plumber Tom. Thank you for watching my videos. I wanted to let you know really quickly about some awesome resources that I have for you as you're trying to learn. I have free practice tests that you can take if you're preparing for a state test. I have preparation courses that you can take that will guide you through that process if you're getting ready for a test. I have other courses that can help you in learning the plumbing trade. So make sure to check out those resources. You can find a link in the comments below. When you participate in those courses, you're helping me to be able to create more content. So I really appreciate your support. Thanks for watching.